94.7 Asempa FM Suni. Yama wunyina akwa ababi Ekosiisen dwumade ne yede brawi. Mede ndi osaibo nso frame obi o man hene kwabena asante atena se ye hwa bom de dwumade yi abreme here asem segment ye guso de ebreme Ecobank and a Mog Real Estate eboayen and yede ebro na unim se Nations Cup baso 21st June ya na tournament no shase na Ecobank and Vesa de won ho abom ma this year AFCON no I very very exciting na ubetime wini an all expense paid trip to Cairo na wakwa akohwe games ni bi ho na say wo baba ebenya sa opportunity na fe players na ba park so am from na so players na inside won eba no wo baba ma bi nso betumi ayebi the here so be use Ecobank Visa card dey ato ade on POS terminals and afi online ubetima order nyoma online with your Ecobank Visa card. The more you do that, the more your chances. You can also be amongst the 1,000 participants. Benya free DSTV installation, Visa prepaid cards, Sika Eguso, premium Visa souvenirs, and a Nioma Bibrena. In fact, data, mobile phone data, near Dinina Ekahua, Yade Emma, into the Koswa use Ecobank Visa card, Faton Nioma, shopping, Fetriaka, Okoto fuel, Fetriaka, Oko restaurant, Fetriaka, Oko saloon, Fetriaka, and it's also secured. Inti, and Yadia Sikabe Hona, Akronfaka Kubu, Kani, Yefru, Buto, many are the Debbie. Once you have your card, no, that's money on you wherever you may be. In this and so and just get your game on this total AFCON season. And it's brought to you by Visa in partnership with Ecobank, supported by DSTV and the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Ecobank, also the Pan-African Bank. And a Mog Real Estate to Susam Infanto and him say, so we cry 90,000 Ghana cedis per. 90,000 Ghana cedis per, you can become a house owner. Into with 90,000 Ghana cedis, unzo betimia ye fiera, and ya fina wako rent you be dying. Ko na fa kokoto dying. Wow, they are 90,000 Ghana, in 900 million. Into Mog Real Estate, yes, it news to a hot kama. School your clinic ho enti oba school obeko wankasa yare oba yare bibambe kwa yare hwe ni nyina bi wo yen estate nim yesterday bi wa shalaja ebi nso kokrobete 90,000 Ghana cedis ubenya dan ne bi ato frame was 0248 845 342 0248 845 342 na one Mog Real Estate into me ini enkomo Ekosiisen so eni se wutie na wadwenchra me pacho ye test line no 0546 382 287 0546 382 287 na bomode na nso fa wadwenchre ne brain
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM
ede ama we Ekosiisen dwumedie yi so Asempa 94.7 FM enti monsha nenso se de medican aka no yebekọ na enche ne Professor Kwaku Azar ebehwe etumi edi enkomo nsem bebre na wo ho se yene no eka ho nsemefa Mahama Ayariga letter or the kokoma the special prosecutor. Messages kaka we say good afternoon Obi. Let me use this opportunity to congratulate myself and the rest of Liverpool fans both home and abroad for lifting the UCL trophy. Philip, the NPP led by President Akufo-Addo promised jobs only to assume office and start collapsing businesses. The latest is the microfinance institutions. Ghana for also there. In fact, the NPP has borrowed more than any other government since independence, but can't show of a single project under President Akufo-Addo, who promised he was coming to protect the public purse. Over 80 billion in 2 years is just a sign of incompetence. Traders, Paul Ameni, a owner of a microfinance company and a Bank of Ghana, a revoking one license. Paul Ameni, no any nkomo Paul Otienka, Ekosiisen name wakwaba.
Yanya Obi.
List beto jana wo company ni wom.
Mbacho I me company ka.
O company ni ye company be ni din de saying.
Your friend Ropa, ROPA Microfinance.
Ropa Microfinance.
Yes.
Na headquartered e wo Kroben so.
Achim Esuom.
Achim Esuom. On second license from Bank of Ghana to operate meboa.
Mpacho ai.
Inti then waba bedu bibia wedu yi.
In fact, Obi, your best starting history kakra. In the year 2009, and he established Europa Microfinance. That time, now Bank of Ghana new regulations. Yeah, it's 2011, close to December, and almost by there. Bank of Ghana still official regulatory system. No, it's the guidelines. There's a business plan in your map. It's in fact, you two one among that papers now until 20, I think 14, and now me licenses. Me start to say you create as microfinance with licenses.
Ekosiisen on
Asempa 2009 up to 2014, now you need licenses, but we're in the system to make sure that you get the NSA license. Now, microfinance, for example, me start here, now me teacher me Obiabe introduce business now, and I'm 37 years. It's na me see a human class, then you see banking. It's make employ friends saying old bankers are more retirement, and I'm the more started a war at him assume. In fact, we a human room media now for the SME, me take a human on me and because at times me go home contact my ya. Na me who profit crop pot amina. Ya tell people be agumani wanyan. Eti nso me nya dan fo bi wo Germany. Many ni bi home komo nti odi obroni bi bai. Ona madam ni be invest here. Nti obroni no and a Chimitra hotel almost 2 weeks. And what tell me accounting any banking nankasana me here no am beti here.
Ekosiisen on Asempa
FM. Ojami wono mami system bia. Or yes me nko track it both deposit any sika e bia set money. Na yenya abotre eye ni nkwala ni ye no and who say deposit nkwala ni kwadi free customers ne bank wono. After that time the mayor loses close to 600,000 Ghana cedis. Nkwala no mo kwadi discount almost found that no much. It is me to an more practice in Colani between. But cannot follow it. Oh, and treat and map. After Susika, Mensu, Medisha, Jumanum. And also, yet they are Bobbia, Obusa, Omo Bobbia, so I'm Mopama, and map. It's not a double game. And go for music to a Bobbia, and the Yankasami Summa, sweat. I had the account of Bobbia, and also Emma. It is from that time, no, 2009, up to there 14, 15. Now they mean to me because I can't amend. It's yeah, try to you be close, you know.
A canny free here, by a canny Paul.
Ekosiisen on Asempa
a canozy a canny free here by
a canny deposit. Sika boys now money na mon crop for the Sikano as workers no. Amuko this can na 100 cedi. Oba bank wa no abeta say entry be at 10 cedi. And you know not a 1 year loss of about 90 cedi as a bank, as a company.
And
now it take time.
And sana who
you to identify animal.
Hey, not just now who need system be of checks and balances now a bit to me a flag is at the end from the initial stage.
In fact, in your system, that system not obronina many years man or this system nearby. The harm has already caused. Now because customers no move to market or class worker boys no and now workers no move. It's your bank new group, no more right to some because a major some customers move a music no money on that is what was happening. It's not a kind of that area
on Asempa
bank into system be building. Oh, build the craft so. electronic cry ye no movie.
And you shut it down, yeah, ben.
In fact, me compare between close to about 2 million Ghana cedis out of my own working and I'm this year that I'm after today. That one to me but me first country it's about 60,000 Ghana cedis. Me pass that me name for come go ahead and your mama here that my building here did now. It's still sitting there and manager and they 2 workers depend on my form. I'm here to
And you come more now, insolvent but still in operation.
Exactly. Yes.
Not just say Anamona Bank of Ghana etune Anamopa.
I tell you, Oma Anyata a very good decision a Bank of Ghana Oma taking.
But in time now we go through such challenges, no. Workers ne kosikano mo de be under declare and all of that, no. Now Bank of Ghana supervision team no mo ba ho be said the nyoma siko.
In fact, between 2009 and 2014, 2016, Bank of Ghana for no more.
Between 2009
and 2009 to 2016.
To 2016.
Bank of Ghana in India maho.
Na Bank of Ghana for ne mahokra.
Omo mahokra. First report omo ye no. Obi. Am say the report no kwa be come at here.
Ekosiisen
omo be ye report no.
FM.
Omo ye no after 31st December 2017. And Panifo Musi Bank of Ghana be ye aduma no. Examination no. The problem Mr. Charles Sebunsu. Lead examiner. Mr. to receive assistant examiner. Mr. James Aplo Notice assistant examiner. Examination, you know.
And from time I will start your operations in 2009, that was the first time Bank of Ghana for Babeye examination.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah. It's true.
After almost 10 years.
I'm telling you, that's what's happening. That you see, I don't know.
In this idea, no more tie bar, anka, omuhu challenge, and I will come no. But now, as part of license, now would you operate, no? Were you not filing reports to them? Now, won't file report be on come
me filing every week, yes, any data mom from 2015 and 30 man. Yeah, 2 months you breaking at near data, yeah, every week we are sending that report to the command.
And or report now or capture challenges and now come no losses and now wunyane adin and now capture.
I mean report no bet say deposit out there nipa do moka all those things will and definitely on my analysis they know that I'm going on losses and yeah boka. Yeah.
Wow. And you say, oh, the what me a triakana mark 60,000 Ghana cedis.
60,000 Ghana cedis as of today. Yeah.
Sir, receive an yen in Shushemuye, who said Debbie, before this microfinance institution began this business, no, on an ankasa nim dear ewo finance sector na ewo form checks and balance and also the go akwemu to protect the depositors won see kana ewo form near there. Now they want to take you on obeka den.
Ekosiisen on
really regulation 2 year kwam ya 30 aduma and then regulation eba eti omo pick it level now fine I can't hear boy I can't so today me for lamani and I make catch out of my own sweat. I've almost paid all. And you taking me on? What are you taking me on? I just saw you say, oh yeah, they be a benefit too, and I'll face you with my lawyers. But after today, so much I could by close of the year, no, don't come at you because some of the I'm buy last year is here. Because of so, I'm even fed up. I'm ready to close it down. Because I'm just paying that. It may was system my margin gradually I'll fade it down.
And within the period now or staff now to your
oh, let me every month be a me am ye adwuma wa adwuma wa na me discuss come na me tua
until so we close it down. Now was staff saying.
Now me was staff 4
pay. Now there were branches saying.
Me only one branch was Timothy.
Oh, yeah, just one branch.
Ekosiisen
In the other point, OJ deposit could do saying.
In fact, 2009. In fact, that's another money year. Me ban say ni yan deposit kwa yet me did bro about 700,000.
Oh, okay. Yo Paul, ma yana se na yenhwe fancy enti o customers are 80 no sisi e dey na just say sisi ana receiver na take over no 60,000 na kan dey o say receiver ni tua on
Ayo ti o tua.
Na just wo afa sa Kennedy.
Me fa ni e tell me wo me sumi oska e wo ho.
E wo he.
As a director no me tua ska I have an account there that I put the money in. What you say?
Wo asset say ye tua wi a ye betimi aton we dey recoup ye sika because me no taxpayers money was here science
exactly. I don't have any me how many years na cost that. So I have to take responsibility of everything that I did. What you say? If you say you can also medical and I mean family, why not? I have to come in and pray. And I'm coming up with that come here make training cruise, you know. It was gradual process.
Ekosiisen
Paul, my nurse bibia ni ebesen aba be din komo bio. Why? Yeah, that's it. Point. Paul Ameni and your training can no a founder CEO of Ropa Microfinance Limited. And I'm saying no AD and commented get really interested.
We are Jumana in Fidu.
Almost.
Now we are tabela Becky Cabro for house in Jasa and there's no responsibility on their part. Obi, we can be also we you see sometimes no more PhD for no na ya be do some paper so we are o man it mean to mo why
more and our point to say
what am I show
me so
more PhD in Oxford Lincoln mo na mo dia be do some paper so me sometimes I'm asking myself hey so here the HC ni nyansa ni bia na ebi no akofa big story about now you na me busa say dana go da penny second no mo ye aspiring members of parliament and no more parliamentarians
no mo ye certain MPs
so it's not a big story. It's not.
Me be see a real Bank of Ghana.
It's not. Look at them person you to actually bed money. Near share ye sika any nyuma ho do asemka.
Yeah.
Near share how Bank of Ghana Central Bank no. O my so reckless. Reckless.
Say akwani say
na 2009. If you do na be keka brofu ekyire.
Bank of Ghana for anko ho.
Now what?
How can you regulate an industry like
also
that?
you are just a regulator. You can't be everywhere.
So why then do you give licenses to 566 microfinance companies, knowing very well, say, you need the staff capacity to go around all of them? It's terrible, sir. And where you obia at a point, Otimiji deposit to the tune of 700,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah, so
and this is Achim Aswom. In the new croquet CBO.
So when I make catch you say, Brofono na utabe obeki kan you. Nyeso fu utabe mpamcho.
Brofono Bernardo tabe.
Yeah, Brofono obeki catching. The reality is that on Timin country me say Bank of Ghana Central Bank no one no and contribute to baby I do. Yes, even with other banks issues be happy. Bro mu year as you say mamu fa musikanko na ya mamu for no still near aso bratre di sikako. We will come to discuss that. But you cannot run away from that aspect of that lack of more effective supervision. You cannot run away from that. Because if I walk through or drive through the street of Accra and I say African or I say me call Diaso and I say me call Ukrum Yahifa.
Mansomo Sianso.
Na me ko say me ye dia farm honum or man hini microfinance. Na me need to me I met him this actions na ko farm. Say me to me met him this actions na ko farm. So clearly apart from saying yes, a vigilante as citizens work for no, the major supervisory body in this case, the central bank, they've not helped us. They cannot run away from that fact. It is Obakeka says I draw all the graphs and we don't do with conjectures and we don't deal with the blah blah blah. A Juma no there Ghana phobia back to the Juma. You can't run away from that. Also, you compare apples to mango in terms of consolidated bank. It's not true. We are talking about job losses in the financial sector.
No, but I think I don't know. To be fair to him, maybe I know fee ban say in the case of the banks, no, now a purchase. You understand? No, the Bank of Ghana.
When it gets to this point,
no.
Corporate government.
Fair to him. Because no, Bank of Ghana, yes, it was a purchase where banks no over. And they another bank. They don't know liabilities, the assets, and this way where no licenses have been revoked, collapsed completely. Two different
poor management services.
Yes.
Diversion.
Yes.
Poor corporate governance. Kika brofobeye do. Go to central bank. Let them audit themselves. Now when you impunam.
Ube yi obi de. Oman mamenko ahomane somra Ekosiisen so ne wa Sempa FM. Yenko US of A professor
Ekosiisen
Kwaku Ansa Asare. Bebre na friend Professor Kwaku Azar. Prof boko de.
Obi boko. Mpacho etrumi ena esru Kwaku Ansa Asare.
Oh, sir.
Hey. Kwaku Ansa Asare onu na ye ona wo Mount Crest.
Oh, Mount Crest. Mount Crest. Okay, Mount Crest. Our law school now. Yeah.
Very good.
Unuya no. Unuya.
Madam for Enyeminia.
Oh, okay. And who the any Professor Kwaku Asare. Okay. Mate. Unim say, or ye professor of accounting or accounting professor be bad law or brutal. For say a lawyer ni
Ufi Kroben so na fie mo kru na baso.
Prof, Ghana Ufi Kroben.
Ghana ya wo mi wo adabraka. Intino say it depends on the way I analyze say ufi he. So ka say mi fi baby ami ma me ni me papa fi dia mi fi ko bon.
Ko obami.
So ka say ya wo mi baby ya wo mi dia adabraka.
Oh, okay. In the Ghana, na jo free kwa obomi.
Ekosiisen
ana adabraka.
Anasa adabraka mate. Na we dey ene ye frɛ wanya bone Honorable Mahama Ayariga MP Boko Central ne letter to special prosecutor wanya bi akan.
Ampacho an.
Usha the argument in that letter or case meboa.
Daddy only case me say letter no express okay kind constitution no but o me say enema bia ehu hia e was sad dey na o kan no the point or ye say
Ekosiisen
special prosecutor no ontimi invite no emma no ma court. If you say, no, Mahama Ayariga no, or your MP, and as an MP, no, or enjoy some form of immunity. But that's not the standard constitution. It's a constitution, no, ma MPs some form of immunity. Immunity na constitution ni ma no.
Ekosiisen on Sempa FM.
Immunity. And only say answer na obi be ka se bra court no eye aban republic ana even another person ohia say obeko file papers be were registry of the court oko file papers ni wi a na court no agent e be a police ana some agent of the court at surveil service no and na sabi chimu no sometimes they can say yes somehow and yeah special prosecutor and na somehow a chief justice acting as the head of the judiciary and the somehow sebra court they answer some charges on a specific date one bar a content yetimichu eduko to police station and a prison. That's what a criminal summons is. Criminal summons, no, the special prosecutor is not the one who issues it. It comes from a court. Inti unu inti mean special prosecutor and
what invite me na me ba and yes some investigation there or yes to send the police invite Obia police or why invite me but no, this is a different thing. This is not an invitation, it is an order. And the immunity no what all original so no it is a very limited immunity because you can be served anytime if you are not in parliament, if you are not going to parliament, or if you are not coming outside of parliament. The only time you cannot be served under the Article 117, you say, who call parliament, and our rap parliament, and our fee parliament about. And the manager said, look, the employer say disturb you be all call parliament, I call deliberately. Into no service, ten or fee parliament, I call Traba, Biasia, and our Conifia, and our Divisano, now what serving. Now, such service immunity, no, our constitution, but it is also under the common law, no. So we are witness, take it. Now, court. And now, what's UOB? Now, court. And now, lawyer, court. They also enjoy the service. They also enjoy the same service immunity because we want the smooth administration of justice. And no interest, we are lawyer, you prosecute too. And now you prosecute
on Asempa FM.
President of Ghana Bar Association. And in a better hotel, my lawyer, we have now my lawyer, we are. If you are following Ora Ayariga area mistake, no, because we are confused the nature of the immunity that he enjoys.
But Prof, Hono, means so says, the first paragraph of the letter now. Now, in direct response to Mr. Martin ABK Amidu, acting as special prosecutor, and apparently in that letter, a free Martin ABK Amidu as special prosecutor, Ako Speaker, says Speaker in release Honorable Ayariga na Omra Court on the 4th of June. From the Awachre Munyano, did the special prosecutor have to do this? Now was Uncle yes, Adi.
But make sure didn't hear or yes, he didn't have to do it. But say 2000 and this same issue came up, and we argued back and forth then. And the trial of Abodapi and some other people, but not Abodapi near MP. And so the same issues came up, and we argued, said no, he doesn't enjoy immunity from prosecution, but he enjoys service immunity. Anyway, then Director of Public Prosecution, Ora Tampon, on the Abodapi for year arrangement. And that specific arrangement was not any binding law. It was sanctioned by a judge, Judge Pachi. Judge Pachi agreed, so okay, Abodapi trial will only occur on Monday. But that doesn't mean say a law, or it doesn't mean that another judge would agree to the same arrangement. The arrangement that any party will be subject to in court, no, up to a particular judge. It you say who was some reason. You don't even have to have immunity. But say every Monday and Wednesday, we call dialysis. Court now need court. Judge now your agreement. The judge just call dialysis Monday and Wednesday. No. It is make about Tuesday and Thursday. The judge can agree, but it doesn't mean so. Obia or Bebano, Alabama school so judge they agree. So I think out of the abundance of caution, and a special prosecutor,
on Asempa
but that letter was needless. And this is the danger of a special prosecutor who writes too much and talks too much and does too many things. He should allow the court papers to do the talking for him. The answer na information and now charge the court. The court serves the party. There is a criminal summons. You wait. If the party doesn't show up, you ask the court to find him for contempt or to ask the police to arrest him. That's all. When you start writing all these letters, and when they are resolving this issue now, they always say that this is the MPO. Knew they may happen. So let me negotiate some things. Then more and more, we are creating a society there, I say, oh, yeah, MPR, you are subject to different rules and different laws. The cumulative effect of this is undermine people's belief in the rule of law and democracy. And one day, people are rebelling. And it's ironic that this particular proceedings occurred on
Ekosiisen on Asempa
40th anniversary of the so-called June 4th revolution. Mahama Ayariga on Amidu, women now revolutionaries. They should go to court. They should follow the law. When you have very complicated issues. The me, who my committee crime, I'll be happy to go to. I'll be the first person to be in court because I want to clear my name. I don't want to be cleared under some technicalities. No, I'll go to court. I'll say I want the trial immediately.
But in the second paragraph of Ayariga letter, no, he makes the point, say, obetimi akọ court on any other day when Parliament is not sitting. But unfortunately, Tuesday, 4th June, Parliament will be in session. Parliament etnasi Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And it is a Parliament ni sitting there. But on these days now, Parliament was sitting no. Onunsu owe a duty to an call for our representative one. Etu abayi ni so representative one of Parliament say he would want to be in Parliament to make laws. Into want to mean call on those days. Only case.
Yes. Daddy, call for no vote to my house by representative.
Ekosiisen
on Asempa for involving in criminal issues.
Allegedly.
When you go and involve yourself in criminal issues, then obviously your rights and liberties will be constrained. And if you are not able to do your work, then they have to remove you and put somebody there who can do the work. And that's why if you are an MPR, you have to be careful not to be involved in some criminal matters. Now, I say, who know we are MP? Me number do be shimani so. Me do court na police do court also me MP. Me nya blame me adwuma me nkrofo. Nti munja me Monday pe e na mo make my backward. Doctors adwuma Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Teacherfo adwuma Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Obi who out to how oni make say we adwuma Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Judges adwuma Monday, Tuesday. Obi a Ghana na adwuma ya more important or so important say committee crime. Yes, so already Najuma na oyeno who here pa or representative way and now representative way into the Yenjano Monday son of the court. Say yes, sir. Na you're undermining rule of law, you're undermining constitution. And as I said, people who say they believe in June 4th, no, they should be the last person asking for privilege
on Asempa FM.
Omeki a point, a point of law into Usha Article 122 and the fact that even the Speaker of Parliament is not vested with the power to release in court a sitting MP to you so you can arraign that member before court during a period when Parliament is in session and sitting. Otoko also can say even if the Speaker Krabe releasing enthused about the mode of invitation, no, and he would rather want to be in Parliament and represent his people. Wakase Article 122 clear. Said the Beya encofer too much power, Emma the Speaker in collusion with the executive to prevent members on the minority side from being in the House to vote on critical national matters. That's a solid argument, Anna.
No, that is a very weak argument. It should be thrown away. That argument is so porous. Article 122 has nothing to do with MP's immunity. Article 122 talks about actions that impede the operation of Parliament, actions that are actually contemptuous of Parliament itself. So to the American as distinct from individual members. Article 122 has nothing to do with MP immunity. It's content of Parliament. Yempani said, Parliament are inviting me. Send me some testimony. Mr. Member. they can hold me in contempt of parliament under Article 122. The same thing applies to courts. When the court invites you to show up, as they have invited him, and he refuses to go, the court can hold him in contempt of court. Because both the judiciary and parliament are important organs of government, and people are not allowed to impede their work. But the special prosecutor here is doing his work. If you are an MP and you get yourself in legal troubles, you cannot say because we are MP, no, the law doesn't work that way. And that's why, in fact, in the same constituency as Mahama Ayariga, Boko, I think Central, then, Adamu Sankedi,
Ekosiisen
he was prosecuted and then he was sent to jail. I completely disagree with the basis for the prosecution, but he was prosecuted.
Yeah, but maybe the lawyers of Adamu Sakande, were not minded to insist on their rights in the law, and only the Mahama Ayariga.
Nobody has a right. Say, me na me determine time prosecute a person or prosecute him and me show up in court. Nobody. Obiani is a right. The court calendar, the court timetable, when you show up and so on, a negotiation between the parties as approved by the court. No one person, nobody. Not even the Speaker of Parliament can make this argument. Not even the Speaker of Parliament. If we are a nation of rules and law, then we have to follow the rule and laws. And the rule and laws won't allow any one person or group of people to say, "One minute, one bet maba fear, abe boku, abe show, abe boma, abe ku, abe yodomope," but the law can't reach them because one year MPs, one year too busy, and the only time they will show up in court is on Monday.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
That was true. It makes complete nonsense of the whole constitution. Fortunately, it is not true. He's reading the constitution very, very wrongly. Article 122 has nothing to do with MPs. It has something to do with contempt of parliament itself.
Yeah, if you want to, through actions and inactions, to impede an MP from doing the Juma when Parliament is in session, then you are in contempt of Parliament. That's his argument.
But not when the MP has gone to commit a crime or
allegedly.
The prosecution is alleged to commit a crime.
Mm-hmm.
Once you stand accused of committing a crime, and there is probable cause, you forfeit a lot of rights. Whether you are MP, you are a speaker, or whoever you are, you can't insist on doing your job, representing people. In effect, the argument he is making is that he is no longer effective, or he cannot be effective as an MP if he is prosecuted. I agree with that, but the solution to that is for him to step down as an MP and go and defend himself. The solution to that is not for us to suspend the laws of the country so that the crimes now are committing and prosecuting him. No, if he feels he cannot do his job as an MP well, then he should step down for the people of Boku Central to elect a new person who can be more effective in representing them.
This paragraph is interesting. I say, assuming that I even want to honor your invitation, given the high office in whose name you act, I will have to seek and obtain permission from the Right Honorable Speaker to be able to do so. Unfortunately, I am not enthused about abandoning my parliamentary duties in response to your inappropriately timed invitation. Absenting myself from sittings of Parliament for a certain number of days without the Speaker's permission could be ground for my removal from Parliament. This is trite constitutional law. You may seek the opinion of the Supreme Court on the effect of a combined reading of Articles 117, 118, 119, and 122 of the Constitution of Ghana relative to your power to author the type of letter you sent to the Right Honorable Speaker.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Again, the mistake here is Odin say special prosecutor no and not inviting no. That's the mistake he's making. Once you are in court, obi do work for court no.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
It's not that person who is inviting you. It is the Chief Justice who is ordering you order to show up in court on a certain date on some matters. That order, no, you only any choice. Oh, and the busy. No, if you don't go, it's contempt of court. The police can come, they can arrest you, put you in jail. The issue of removal, no. Well, look, I've been involved in the removal case, and then again, the whole parliament got it wrong when I was involved in that removal case. It was the case of Amwatin, when Amwatin was arrested in the U.S. and the speaker gave him dispensation, so okay, he can absent himself from court for a very long time. I went to court and I said the speaker cannot do that because we are a nation of law, and the laws require an MP cannot absent himself for a certain number of days, 15 days. If he does not, whether or not the speaker has given him this dispensation, it doesn't work. He automatically vacates his seat. So what should happen is for him to vacate his seat, for the people of Nkranza to elect a new MP. I wrote a letter to the speaker, to the parliament. They didn't understand what I was saying. I took it to the court. The High Court didn't understand what I was saying. It went to the Court of Appeal. The Court of Appeal said I was correct. So the seat was vacated. If Mahama Ayariga cannot get a dispensation from the speaker to absent himself while he's on trial, then the proper thing for him to do is to step down. And if he doesn't step down but he absents himself for 15 days, then he automatically vacates his position. That is why it is important for you as an MP, for any other person, not to get yourself entangled with the criminal process. Because the law is not going to make any exceptions for you based on who you are.
And you're also saying, Prof, what's saying, say speaker nimpo eman is a special reprieve. Ne say, oh, ubet me absent wo ho a. Say sa absence ne bro 15 days na. Even with the speaker's permission, no. And no still any the fact that constitution e ka say who absent to 15 days I was here you free parliament no.
No, because the speaker cannot say oh they are electing to be wajuma. So if you are absent for 15 continuous days, you have automatically vacated your position. That is even with the permission of the speaker. The speaker cannot give you permission to stop representing your people. You are not sent there by the speaker. You are sent there by your people, and your people need to be represented. And if you are caught in a trap, to say I'm watching a coaching no abruture, but you abruture, yet trying to abruture, and the speaker needs a permission forever. No, how can that really be sensible? Say, and cross up for no elect you, somebody representing. Nipano, in an unrelated activity, but finding himself in trouble, and they are not getting representation, and you, the speaker, say, "One man of permission." What kind of permission is that? You cannot give somebody permission to not represent the people who he's supposed to represent. The speaker doesn't have that kind of power. FM. Secondly, there is separation of power. When the court invites a person, when the court orders a person to appear, the speaker cannot say, well, you shouldn't appear. Because that's a judicial activity and a judicial function. Whoever wants now, Ayariga can go to court and make all these arguments in court. If the judges agree with him, fine. But I'm very sure the judges will not agree with him.
And if the judges agree with him, say, okay, you are very sure, say, the judges will not agree with him on the basis, say, or call parliament into you to me, my court, and that's your man, right?
Yes, they won't, because everybody can go to court and make the same argument. Doctors are almost saving Nipa life, We are doctor and I do what? Which means oh, Majumano yet so important. Tell me saving the life. You know, make me about only Saturdays. You know, no, that is not the way we run the country. That's why we say rule of law, not rule of man. Rule of law means everyone is equal before the law.
Before the law.
We are MPO. We are Ojanyo. You are going to go through the same process. No favoritism or anything like that.
Asempa FM.
One of our listeners had a message about or say, Obi, kindly tell my lecturer, friend professor, that quote, equity aids the vigilant. The issue about Adamu Sakande and others cannot be a genuine ground for any justification in Ayariga's matter.
That is not we are just giving an example. It doesn't mean that is the reason or the rationale. What we are interpreting Article 117, and then we are just showing as proof an MP can be put on trial. We are giving several examples of MPs who have been put on trial. It doesn't mean that those other people were not vigilant. I mean, what is so vigilant about saying that we are MP, thinking we are above the law? That's not vigilance. No, there's no such thing. You know, everywhere in the world, the common law now inheriting free. UK, no, they put MPs on trial all the time.
Okay, and sure how this will play out in court. Do you foresee, sir, maybe, just maybe, Sadia might end up in the Supreme Court for probably a final determination of the controversies, no?
Knowing Ghana, no, I know the speaker will write something. So yeah, money dispensation. Then and you will recall, sir, on this same case, no, the special prosecutor even came out. Sir, Ayariga went to see some chiefs and some big men or whatever to come and approach him. What has become of that? It's never. The only time the law is straightforward. Unimobia, no Korea Brodier, what Korea Akutu, what Korea Jene, and 10 normal for foul, no 5 years. But where the people who are so-called big men or elite, no, what we have Bonibia, then come and see all the theories that spring up. Oh, I'm above the law. Oh, I'm too busy on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Oh, the speaker should bail me. Oh, this and that. Look. You're very careful. Now, one day, a man for no ordinary people, no woman liberty, etia, Sanya Manam, California, no, at the ascent Kessiabe Papa, or try June 4, 40 years ago, in Sembebris,
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
In California, speaker, no, he shouldn't interfere with this judicial proceeding. If Mahama Ayariga has found himself in trouble, he should go to court. He should make all the arguments that he wants in front of the court. Let the court system decide that. It is not up to Parliament to decide how the court should be run. That affronts the separation of powers in a very fundamental way.
But how about Omoekase Parliament ye master of its own rules? Ain't Omo rules, no, if it says this is how we have to treat our parliamentarians, and it's our manner. How can another arm of government, overrule Parliament and Kasa rules? Prof.
Obi, send a make a say. I'm watching case, but that's the same story they were telling me.
Okay.
Parliament is the master of their own rules. Now, what am I saying? If the speaker says he has granted him dispensation, what can I do? Blah, blah, blah. Parliament is a master of its own rules as long as Parliament is following the Constitution. Parliament cannot violate the Constitution and say it's a master of its own rules. The court is also a master of its own judicial rules. And matters that belong to the court belong to the court. And matters that belong to Parliament belong to Parliament. If an MP finds himself on the wrong side of the law, Parliament should stay aside and let that particular MP go and fight his own troubles. Why is it that an MP is appropriating the whole parliamentary structure as a defense in a criminal charge against him?
Ekosiisen
Nti aseɛ sɛ obia bɛdwen sɛ saa deɛ no nyansa wo.
Prof, my fancy, Bibiani, Messan about Hobio. Why?
Obi, me da se pa.
Men so me da se nyame nhyira. And the professor Kweku Asare, a constitutional lawyer and a professor of accounting and Motesi NNO AD Nkomo Ekosiisen Suni ewa Sempa 94.7 FM 31 minutes after 4. We say Obi Mahama Ayariga and his legal team should credit us with some intelligence. He can even hide under the sea or any kind of immunity. Still, at the right time, he would pay for the alleged fraud perpetrated against the good people of Ghana. No one is above the law. Indeed, we have come a long way when people were shot for less and something as common as personal loans. Samuel Brian Boabeng Ewo Awushi. We say, Obi, when I hear some people say the closing down of those microfinance institutions will not affect jobs, I wonder what that means. What about those working there? Would they still be there working? Tafa in Amra here. But I think Otabel Ejitum will say, yes, I mean, that effect will be there. Charles Nyame says, if you are looking for a government which is most insensitive to the plight and welfare of the citizenry, look no further beyond this NPP government. Revoking the licenses of over 340 microfinance companies will certainly lead to panic withdrawals and about 5,000 job loss. Okay, 5,000 is quite on the high because Bank of Ghana officially say around 3,000. But this government doesn't seem to care about that. Why? Good afternoon to Mark Oliver Kevo, Afram Plains South. Okay. Amponsa Prof Choco says, good evening, boss. Wasn't a former member of parliament, Boko Central, by the name Adamu Sakande charged, arrested, prosecuted, convicted, and jailed for 2 years in 2012 while a member of parliament? Or was parliament not in session? And did parliament not sit during the entire trial? He should come again. Thank you. Thank you too for your message. We say, Honorable Mahama Ayariga cannot hide under the cloak of parliamentary sessions and any immunity to run away from standing trial. If he believes he is innocent, he better appears before the law to exonerate himself. The law is not and must not be a respect of anyone. Kwesi Reynolds, Ewo Agona Odobeng. Obi, our laws catch and deal with flies only. If you want to openly violate the laws enshrined in the 1992 Ghanaian Constitution, be rich, or hold a sensitive position, if Mahama Ayariga, a sitting MP, can tell the special prosecutor in the face that he cannot be dragged to court in this manner, then there is nothing like rule of law in this country. On my way to the library to read, for the last time, George Orwell's Animal Farm. Jomo Pokwase Festus. We say, Obi, is the lawyer you are speaking to concluding ahead of the court that Ayariga committed a criminal offense? He just stated that if his people voted for him to represent them in parliament, they did not ask him to go do criminal activities. Okay, I get where you're coming from. Into you heard me say allegedly. I think later, no, he realized that. We say, okay, that's an interesting message on the microfinance closure, no. Meba Ababa Bekai Ede Amamo. We say, good afternoon. I'm enjoying the show indeed. Okay. You're nationalistic and a mentor as well. I'm listening to you and also reading about you as well. God bless you, sir. Theophilus Ama. Osi Inshiraba Pakwisi Ewo Dansoman. Okay. Yada say, Mamin Mbra Studio. Messages in the brainer about so bet me the abrain 0546382287. Meba studio na mabe honorable akwa banafe ye tumi e de enkomo no ahyehye so na nsa na no Mamin kai wo se feco spray starch e wo dwa so me pa cho mo a mo tai to ntare bo modern o tai she cotton dresses papa and as a cotton shirt e wo se wonya feco spray starch Emma atare mu yiham Emma wo to atare na itimi gina so kama feco spray starch. It's another quality product from Samara Company
Ekosiisen
Limited.
on
Into unya
Asempa
biya wow ema watari to me ejina so emu eye sham. You would look sharp indeed. In the bomarding now also pebi eto. Manigram so say ene say sumesika amount efri amanonea. E was say Okomanigram. Now Okomanigram and no so unya send this kaneba Ghana ha. Unipo wa Ghana hani kuis kana winhia so bekwa join queue tintin bia wo bank. Unya edini details asende unidin mobile number any address into wo Ghana na wutie me a fa full legal name mobile number or address soma unua wadamfo ma me a wo amanone unya sa details na or find a mobile phone na or selecting mobile wallet as the receive option. Now if the amount of the amount was signed at the account. Now I enter information I would send in Unya send pe within 7 seconds ubenya prompt ewa Ghana has say sika say na bebigu account mo we MoneyGram any ZPay account to my bano and this adi at the brain to unya baby I just say MoneyGram Shannon so if I were direct to your mobile phone money transfer ever direct onto your mobile phone if you amanone Havolin synthetic engine oils nenso airboa driver for cowness a di ho dance here pa say open say o engine ejina so eche wo car ne timi bo adwuma yi a unya Havolin synthetic engine oils ne bia ebeboa e buy in various forms in your 5W20 5W30 5W40 and a 10W40 eboa ma wo car ne jina nice so Obagan ha Hallmark Oil Limited and the authorized distributor of Havolin synthetic engine oils. Now when him say a free Chevron and a buy interior engine oil Fre Hallmark ewo 0501 4000978. Yawo kwabenya on the ACP road into Frenya ubenya Havolin was a proactive protection for all engines. Deputy Communications Minister of our Republic, Honorable George Andatenase, or a member of Parliament, or a Wutu Senya West constituency or Central Region. Honorable Otten.
Namina dum obi.
Bibi Abokoa.
Namina dum no mpaibo bibi Abokoa.
Yehu wache kakra.
Me sure am the meba still has watch fine. But my mintia wete ifunya na mintia ona wote hen fi wuti senior west na yenua no muslims nyame aduma Wednesday obedi wa fashion so yamon baraka de sala I'm the end of the year as Mubarak the birthday.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Actually, Wednesday, Salah the bed in Ebezabum. Not today. What is out to the Bibiabako?
Hashtag, no, as a power to do more.
To my P.
To me, a P. Okay. Power to do more. What reflect what grounds are?
Oh, I'm there so far so good, to a large extent, but still a Juma pure what a I mean, share as as far as extension of Insu Yazurukwa, improvement of sanitation. As improve the lives of people from education, when you access to free SHS or national policies, nurses and teachers where training allowance restore or national policy is as planting for food and jobs youth in Wonya Juma national youth employment programs on my youth Juma infrastructure or kodo yangasa yate roads orba was sign a hydro project in mo which is near west Bojoasi Sweden Kwan nya yebetwa markets in Bojoasi market so first phase our drains no so nyame aduma yebeye na senya landing beach wharf in the last month of baby yenye minister of transport na deputy minister of fisheries na deputy minister of transport na contractors nya yakosunya you can inspect site and what hand drawings they BBR and so far so good but the juma wha dey yenti yankade yakada na ya 2020 one woman tum na yenye juma mon ye juma so that woman has opportunity they ever serve.
For those who think say maybe in service to Unkrofu in the constituency, ena enya akwenhyia the unfortunate accident we see we reduce our passion in any way.
Oh, no, as for reduction of passion is already see. Just that in maybe into me, I mean, into me as active on the ground, into me call door to door as at now, to them and they recall previously on every occasion able to our constituency. Wednesday, into me food and carbon pie. Maybe you sit with them after, but the actual program, no, you cannot participate in it. But when, to a large extent, I'm the constituents now. Which is near West and what I say, at least they see me there and they do recognize that it was in the course of duty. Many Adam accident, but Jamia Duma very soon motto in a crutch snatching one to Papa.
And Honorable George Anda and Moten and Kano MP for Utu Senya West, Deputy Communications Minister.
I there's me naka.
Oh, Neni. Okay. Honor your local name, Neni. Okay. And the share name a member of Parliament for Ningo Pram Pram. Honorable Sam George, Babeka Yensa, Ewo Studio Hanafe. Yene wo me no etumi edin komo. And some go up no so yedi kan akabi kakra microfinance institutions a Bank of Ghana A21 so sa. And afe that letter controversial as it is for now from Mahama Ayariga Matisi and Professor Kwekwaza edi ho enkomo bebre enti en semwo yɛne mpanyifo mienu yi eba bedi ho enkomo na ansana no ma memfa we ntwam na afa yentumi entoa so we say good day Obi. I like listening to Asempa FM anytime any day. Continue with the good work. Ben in Garu Timpani, we say please Obi, thanks for the good work you're doing for the people of Ghana, but help with the colleges of Agric because our allowances have not they've been cancelled since 2015. Colleges of Agric. Okay. Francis Ewoko Foridia. Zach in Medina says, Obi, MPP is delivering and they will deliver. Zach from Medina. I mean, for say, share name so say from the Progressive People's Party na no fori director of operations on Babeka Yensa ewa na wabeboa ma yedi nkomo enti na no fori from the PPP Honorable Sam George from the NDC and Modikai at Minister Deputy Minister Communications and a Member of Parliament Utu Senya West Honorable George Andanka ewo studio hadada we say that means the Bank of Ghana was asleep during all these years. Ghana has really been in crisis and suffered. Thank God the Bank of Ghana is awake now. No name. Seth from Austin in Texas says, Seth, was it will be politicians like Honorable Ayariga are turning Ghana into an animal farm. With this attitude, a poor citizen steals a fowl and is thrown into prison for several years. Honorable Ayariga must face the full rigors of the law and stop hiding behind parliamentary immunity. Obi, what is the lawyer saying? Or say a lawyer who concludes by saying Honorable Ayariga was involved in a criminal matter. You were even helping him on saying allegedly, but he still used criminal matter without adding allegedly. Okay. Also this shows a stance. We are much awake. Zengaro ewo ablekuma south. Messages no edoso. Ba ma yen ko emra na fe yen fan komono and shas ma menka mo say Friday fear day enemy June 7th 2019 at exactly 2 p.m. ewo Coconut Grove Regency Hotel Accra. The Ekosiisen National Dialogue Series Bremo. And this year theme no sustaining the national health insurance scheme on challenges and prospect and all the relevant stakeholders far NHIS hono will be there. No munyina ba beboa me de Abrel. And Dr. Lydia Janice Selby, CEO, National Health Insurance Authority. Honorable Kwekwajiman Menu, a Minister for Health, NP for Doma Central. Mr. Sylvester Mensah, a former CEO, National Health Insurance Authority. Mr. Peter Yeboah, Executive Director, Ewo CHAG, a Christian Health Association of Ghana. Dr. Bernardo Koboy, a board chair, Ewo Kolebu Teaching Hospital, and MP for Lejokoko constituency. Oko the Chamber of Pharmacy Ghana, one reps. Ebeba, in fact, the executive secretary Nankasa Baby sounds on a parliamentary select committee on health. Both the chair and the ranking member in Eba. In the full house, almost every stakeholder is represented. It was a national dialogue series. Yeah, Eba so on Friday. In free. Unso betima be kan ho ewo ho 2 p.m. Pepe nyina yeshia ewo Coconut Grove Regency Hotel. Ewo Accra. Me and after my here kwabna san de bedi dwumedie no ho chia me ntimo nhya ne nso emfa ema ye hwem anim on Friday 2 p.m. in the Friday ho ne nyina be kwa kopia de dwumedie no etumi ede abramo tie we ma me ba na afi ye de enkomo no ahyehye so Ekosiisen so stay with us.